Voltei, vamos avançar mais um pouco. Eita, que pulo foi esse? Tá, o que eu ia fazer? Eu tava tentando, investigando os mortos, né? Hospedaria. Tá, isso aqui tá perto.
Here's it. Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite. That lord.
Esse aqui é a pousada?
I'm just an interview.
Hard life working these docks.
I'm on my break. That would be the
Porta de carvalho.
Us behind. No. My honor won't allow it.
What was that?
Hospedaria velho guerra.
Hell is on our side.
The longer they treat us like this, the harder it'll be to force some change.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
You seen any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition's out yet.
Isso aqui não tá contando como errado, então. Lembra que a Sarah tava na party depois de começar o processo aqui.
Hell is on our side.
Quem tá rindo tanto? Tá no andar de cima. E aí, bora bater um papo?
An intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Nossa, ainda foi no limite, Milo.
Wait! Blood smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next. Because we dared to do the impossible. We dared to fight back. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag.
Mayrina?
Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us. You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember.
Ah, ela que tá loucona.
Vigilant one, your humble cleric seeks the power to defend these innocents against the hag.
Ah, esse morto-vivo não é o marido dela, beleza, pelo menos isso. Tem diálogo novo só pra saber ou só vai falar coisa
I'm
nova?
glad you're here. I clearly lack the power to keep the hag and her hexes away from Mayrina. None. The magic originates from a hag's twisted lair, of that I'm sure. But as to its cure, Helm has not revealed it to me. You are kind. But I serve Helm, and failing to keep this hex from Mayrina is unforgivable. In both his eyes and mine. The hag is evil incarnate. Helm, let's not fall to such a monster, I beg of you.
Convenient. You showing up like this. You may have the others fooled, but I shall be keeping a close eye on you.
Ok.
If I did, I would not be standing here. Then stop wasting my time.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Helm, if I am not well...
Please, old Lady Mayrina. She's nice and kind and sweet to Cled. To everyone. Friends only. Lady Mayrina is too pretty and kind for the likes of Cled. But if you can't stop the hex, Cled will take care of her. Feeding. No. Cled isn't good at hag magic. Can't help sweet Lady Mayrina.
These innocents against the hag.
Peguei a cesta inteira, não foi? Tá, eu tô podendo falar com animais, pelo menos.
Damn it! Listen to me. The doll. The doll. The doll. Find the doll.
Nenhum teste eu chegar perto dela? E se eu atacar?
What a strange looking doll.
Tá, isso trocou de lugar? Apareceu por aqui.
You've made a grave mistake. What a strange looking doll.
Ah, tá aqui a boneca maldita.
Strange looking doll.
The Dragonborn. The Dragonborn hex.
You removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty.
Ah, ok.
I don't matter. Only Auntie does. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. Too bad. You shall be the dessert to my main course. Ha!
Não mata a Marina, please.
Forever dauntless.
Eu acho que ele tá causando mais dano que o Milo nisso. That's... Não, D10 mais 5. Conjura 3 raios. Então dá o triplo. É uma resistência. Cara, pega todo mundo isso aqui? E em criaturas próximas, beleza. Então, não quero empurrar. Ah, não tava empurrando. Um assoalho apodrecido. Então eu quero empurrar. Vamos ver se eu consigo levar ele pra lá. Pegou todos, Will.
No time to waste. I won't be ready.
Quanto será que eu consigo empurrar ele com? Will.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Acho que eu não vou fazer isso não. Acho que eu só vou sentar porrada. Aí, ó, sentar porrada é melhor que qualquer coisa.
Treacherous prick.
Merina vai no soco. Só não morre, Merina. Você tem quanto de vida? 10, meu Deus. Meu Deus!
Where do we go from here?
Já que não dá pra... Não vou gastar mais dinheiro não. Deixa eu dar um passinho mais pra cá. Vou dar a volta no banco, na verdade, pro bicho não conseguir ir na direção da Mary, né?
Victor's path.
Já força esse aí a ter que gastar disparada se ele quiser chegar na Merina. Ah lá, disparada. O bicho subiu a escada. Eu considerei você não ir pra cima, Marina, com 10 de vida. E um sonho. Tem um lugar que apareceu.
This way. Now. No holding back. Here goes nothing.
Matou o seu. Resta 2. O bichinho descendo escada é muito bom.
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel.
Vou te ver de novo, Merlin.
I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid.
Com 10 de vida você ainda tá em defesa, quero dizer não.
So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. None Her mother has no idea of what she's up against. Poor woman thinks the Fist will be able to help her. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm.
Ela tá sendo gentil, então vou ser gentil também.
Thank you.
Ela não tava sendo chato igual ela tava sendo
That
antes.
hag won't know what hit her. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway. Laura was knocking about Basilisk Gate, at the Flaming Fist's headquarters. Good luck.
Compensa. Cajado de interrupção. Tem uma contra-magia. Nível 5. Esse é excelente pro Gale. Também seria bom pra Crissa. Vamos mandar pro Gale, porque a Crissa não existe aqui.
The Dragonborn was Cled's friend. Why? Why would he hurt Lady Marina? But Lady Marina was kind to him. To us.
Tem gente que é só
Anyone who
FDP
hurts
mesmo.
Lady Marina is Cled's enemy. But anyone who helps her is Cled's friend. Thank you.
This is all my fault. Marina was hexed mere days after the Dragonborn joined us. Why didn't I see it? That's no excuse. I know what they're like. Yet still, I welcomed the Dragonborn with open arms. Marina was right about you. Thank you for saving her when I couldn't. Keep us from the hag's gaze, vigilant. I beg of you.
Seems simple enough.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Faltou avisar que tinha armadilha, ô Merina.
Trust no one. Be careful. There are traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Something over there.
Vem por aqui. Ah, uma placa de pressão.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything. A couple turns should do it. Never wanted the easy path.
Eu fiquei curioso. Quando nós nos encontramos seu galo, passei a maior parte da minha vida dentro dessas paredes onde vocês se encontram agora. Servi tanto tempo dentro desse lugar que foi deixado pra mim quando meu mestre morreu. Dediquei completamente uma vida de servidão. Mas quando cumpri meu tempo, descobri que não tinha vivido um único dia pra mim. Isso mudou a partir de agora. Partirei para Caminchão pela manhã e espero ver o mundo de lá. Espero que você cuide desse lugar. É tudo pra mim, atenciosamente. Tem uma pequena passagenzinha aqui que o Milo passa. Acho que todo mundo passa, na verdade. Shit.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Ah, e ainda tem astro.
What now?
Tá, agora acho que eu vou fazer um descanso longo.
Step at a time.
Ou não, que eu tô querendo aproveitar muito esse negócio do Milo aqui, o arrebatamento. Vou juntar e usar a poção. Chave do quarto dos fundos do porão do velho Gallo. Ué. Isso aqui não é um caminho, não? Ah, mas acho que essa chave é o negócio que eu já abri aqui, né?
On my way.
Mas eu acho que eu vou fazer um descanso longo mesmo. Mesmo perdendo esse arrebatamento aí. Preciso recuperar as magias.
The pride of the gate. These things have stayed interesting.
Eu posso até recuperar a vida, mas recurso já acabou. Só o Astarion que não usa recursos. Ele sempre tem os recursos, então.
There's a right time for struggle,
Something's on my mind.
not when the whole city.
Did you find the missing girl's mother? Laura?
Nem saí da sua casa.
Keep searching.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The cultists took control of my fiancé. Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
Acho que eu vou atrás de Diabolista, hein? Por enquanto eu vou para o acampamento fazer um descanso.
Let's talk.
Deixa eu falar com o Funessus. Faz tempo que eu não falo com ele.
Fate spit. Dost thou require a new ally? The girl could not bear thou, a breaker of promises. I told her the fate of her parents when the wind carried it to me. She has left this place to hew a new path. She left behind a letter, as thou doth know.
Já encontrei.
Hast thou other business?
Agora eu quero ver o que é isso.
Call out, but there is no answer. The staff operate the dumbwaiter at night.
Espera aqui.
Call out, but there is no answer.
À noite, então quando eu tirar o descanso longo, vai ter alguma coisa aí.
Is something burdening you?
New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers play.
don't get it. What's got Dame Aelin so down? I, for one, am delighted Leroican got what was coming to him. Don't mistake justice for something worse. Aelin has every right to be angry, furious even. I'm glad to see her letting it out. She deserves that much. She'll cheer up. Probably just tired, like she said.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond.
Cuidado pra não ficar ganancioso demais de novo, Gale.
Power of the gods in mortal hands at last. Would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself, just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Ele tá começando a ficar tentado com essa história de poder ao Milo, mas... Tá vendo que isso costuma dar bosta, né?
I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling... inferior. Shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even.
Vamos bajular, vai.
You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image.
Isso aí a gente concorda.
Wielding the might of Carsus, it would be the end of everything.
Ih, olha o Mister aí.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Carsus's pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. The Weave is a highly sensitive, magical network threaded through all life on this plane. Any shift, in magical energy, no matter how small, is akin to a beacon, alerting Mystra to its cause. Opening a book, like the Annals of Carsus, was akin to us shooting a firework spelling, "Look at us, Mystra," directly into the skies of Elysium. She knows. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Não agora, agora a gente vai mimir. Deixa eu conversar com a Astari. Depois eu converso.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
Tá muito engraçado o Astarion. Outra cara. Tá, agora eu falei com todo mundo. Agora vamos. Agora ter comentários sobre o Elminster.
What Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat. Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
The mother of all magic, they say. Let us hope Mystra brings Gale good fortunes.
O Balezel tá realmente mais mansinha por aqui. As expressões faciais, a fala dela mudou bastante. Ela tá ficando boazinha, pô.
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Tá, acho que eu já conversei com todo mundo. Deixa eu só dar carinho nos
You
pets.
smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Tá, a mimir.
Better not be cursed.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
Holy hells.
Sisters.
Só me ignorou.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Will, quer explicar?
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you arsehole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch!
Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the
Vai
entertainment.
ficar no meu acampamento, é? Tá, deixa eu conversar com ela primeiro.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just reviewing our fight against foul Leroican, your moves and mine. The victory was soundly won, don't you think? Set your mind at ease, my friend. Dame Aylin is more well now than she has been this past century. Enjoy the spoils of your victory. Spin memories of our prowess in your mind like silk floss. Now, I must inform you of my news. There is a Selûnite enclave, not far from fair Baldur's Gate. The Absolute's armies have left them in sore need of aid. Aid I will provide, in the Moon Maiden's name. But fear not, when the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Dame Aylin will stand at your side. Go well, friend. The city will be saved. We will be certain of it.
Bye.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
É, eu acho que o Will não fez pensando em acender no lugar do pai dele. Mas beleza.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing. often ask myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. Excellent idea. I'll be there bright and early tomorrow.
Ok, fiquei com medo que essa opção fizesse o Gale sair do acampamento.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
Pera, o Will entregou sua alma pra Azariel? Não, ele não aceitou o pacto. Ele não aceitou o pacto. Não entendi essa fala, cara.
The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can. An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior. Whether ascended
Ah, já
or
ouvi
yet,
isso.
I'm drawn to the warmth of it. Keep it close, and don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
Não farei isso, relaxe.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he showed his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake. The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found a new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Isso foi uma ameaça ou um convite? Não quero mandar essa, mas só vou tomar um toco. E ela já sabe que ninguém aqui gosta dela, tipo, não adianta falar que quer que soma. Acho que nenhuma das duas adianta.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Eu não diria que não morreu, eu acho que não morreu.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 netherstones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain. Go on then.
Mimir. Só vou mandar aquela. Lá, eu quero alguma coisa em troca. Vamos ver se vai rolar alguma coisa.
Come for a chat? Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Ok. Mimir. Ah, é? Calma. Antes de Mimir. Cadê aquele goró que eu peguei? Um forte veneno paralítico. Não, tem um que eu peguei ali que era organizado de recente. Tem um que eu peguei lá no Carice Charest. É esse aqui mesmo. Um forte veneno paralítico. Então tava com a descrição. Pô, ou esse é aquele que eu não consegui? Não, é esse aqui, ó, o Goró da Ruth. Esse aqui é o que eu não consegui analisar. Até o descanso longo. Já vou ter meu descanso longo. Não vou tomar não. A mimir.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. The very same. Duke Stelmane, as she was known in Baldur's Gate. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. Appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Na real, só tô tentando deixar meio animadinho aí, porque eu pretendo libertar o Orpheus, tá? Toma, aperto de mão, vai. Não, não nesse sentido. Era um aperto de mão. Opa, calma aí. F8 instantâneo. Onde que tá meu último F8?
Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus, and so do you.
Eu vou é dar F8, eu só quero ver onde... Onde tá meu F8 antes? Não era pra pegar na mãozinha assim não, só ia oferecer a mão se bem que não ia fazer muito sentido eu perder mão ali mesmo, sei lá. Ela falou aperto de mão, eu só pensei no famoso handshake. Tem que esperar terminar de salvar na nuvem para conseguir carregar. Aqui já é de manhã. Parem de atrapalhar, aparecer no meio da noite aí. Tô esperando que a Leisel apareça, não vocês. Vou pegar água enquanto carrega. É que eu já falei com todo mundo, né? Ah, aqui eu só vi antes de perguntar o nego. Tá, vou repetir. Pronto. Só isso que eu fiz de antes de salvar. Que eu salvei antes de perguntar isso pra ela. Ainda bem, que aí eu não fui tão longe. Tá, vou pulando tudo que a gente já viu tudo isso aí. Vou repetir tudo, exceto... Tá... Ah, eu acho que eu perguntei isso, não foi? Eu falei o nome.
Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feed.
Pronto, só vou falar, boa, good talk, good talk.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form.
Você pode pedir, mas nem fudendo.
But we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling.
Tá.
These boots have seen everything. Something's on my mind.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Sei lá. Geralmente vocês comentam os sonhos. E o Gale já foi direto pro templo, né? Então acho que eu vou pro
Hey,
templo
soldier.
pra ter o Gale na party de novo. Não, 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 não. Ah, tá. É um negócio de treinamento. Não, 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 pera. Tem uma poçãozinha aqui. Falar com o animal.
For a chat?
Opa, desculpa. Agora sim eu vou falar com ele.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Que eu vou, garoto. Eu consigo usar a tintura em qualquer armadura? Será que eu posso? Porque essa aqui tá meio feinha. Agora vamos fazer carinho no outro bicho. Depois eu penso na tintura.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
Então, eu já falei pra todo mundo aqui, né? Dar um oizinho pro Will.
Let's talk. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Boa, eu não tô afim de concordar com esse cara, não. É que eu tô achando que o Orfeu vai ser um filho da mãe. Pra não falar outra coisa. Ah, cadê as tinturas? Azul claro, lavanda. Rosa e creme. Não combinar não. Ah, acho que eu tenho que combinar com algum item, né? Mudou alguma coisa? Acho que não pinta metal, pintou só as manguinhas aqui do negócio. Isso. Eu tô segurando coisa aqui pro Gale, né? Esse aqui vem pro acampamento agora. Isso aqui é que o Milo tava usando. Vai pro acampamento. Beleza, vamos atrás do Gale agora. Vou priorizar a missão dele para ter ele na party de novo. Você já se conjura aí a armadura arcana, né? Pertences dos sobreviventes. Ah, no cofre ali embaixo, por isso que tinha uma armadilha. Peguei os itens que ela deu de verdade. Diário coberto por lágrimas. Um guia de caixas bruxas.
Bloody safe. Unless the outcomes. No bad thoughts.
O que ele fala? Tá. Rapaz, acho que o Gale tá fora de alcance no momento. Tabernáculo Troveja Mar. Aqui. Falar com todo mundo antes de falar com o Gale.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need. Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Your notoriety precedes you. Prices have been moderated to reflect your less than welcome presence in the city.
É, agora tem o efeito do jornal, né? Deixa eu só confirmar aqui. Nada, bem-vindo. Tô solucionando crime.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow." The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Deixa eu ver. Senhora da sorte, eu gosto de sorte. Tempos, deus da guerra e senhor da batalha honrosa. Fernanda Ogma, senhor do conhecimento, patrono dos bardos. Entre sorte e bardo, acho que eu vou de bardo. Eu não sei o que eu tenho que doar. Dinheiro? Eu tenho um alaúde sobrando, né? Pior que se eu sair da tela aqui, eu acho que o negócio vai dar bosta. Starion Will. Cultura da Isel. Agora é o Milo mesmo. Será que só dinheiro tá bom? Mas milinho. Milinho. Eu vou buscar outro laúde pra ver se serve de coisa pra o deus dos bardos, né?
Something good here, I hope.
Você cuide bem do meu cachorro, tá? Outro alaúde até que tem a borda laranjinha, mas tá danificado.
Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty. The gods are ready to receive your donation.
Cadê o alaúde? Passei pelo alaúde? Aqui. Ih, rapaz. Isso é um sinal que quer mais ou que eu posso escolher doar mais?
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Eu não sou tão devoto, não. Aqui é só outra porta, né? Até que o lugar aqui não é muito grande. Então vamos direto conversar com o Gale.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on, my good man. You can't exactly deny a goddess now, can you?
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
Primeiro.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Eu consigo saber o que vai rolar lá ou só vou esperar o Gale até ele voltar e fofocar pra nós?
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. She gave us the secret of the orb's power. I call that extremely useful knowledge to have. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth. I don't know. It's been so long since I dared to imagine an end to the orb's hunger. But I start thinking about it, hadn't I? Imagine being able to picture one's life ending in something other than a cataclysmic explosion. What a treat. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down.
Astarion com cara de Astarion.
So, Gale's agreed to be a good boy and hand the crown over to Mystra. I can't say I would have made the same call, but each their own.
I do not trust Mystra to do right with the crown, but I think I trust Gale even less.
E Rafael
We should
ainda
give it to her
menos.
and be done with it, or his lust for power might well consume him.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than a man.
Deixa eu só verificar uma coisinha aqui.
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold
Tá, aprovação menos 15.
Go and meddle with something else you shouldn't be meddling with.
I will think of you as Talona subsumes us.
You can't help us! Please, leave me!
E aí, bando de chatão.
Hello. Nice day for it.
Vamos nesse portão do basilisco, então.
In the Gazette, yeah. You're that rotter from the front page.
The mistress of disease loves us all.
Ok.
Still breathing, despite everything. Feel my feet.
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other fist.
I like your look.
Laura.
Not now.
Tanip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice, and that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Voice, madam.
Bothered looking for her?
Looking for...
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? Yes, her name is Vanra. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
What's happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Jogam. Joga uma orientação no Milo que ele tá falhando nos testes aí.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept a wink since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the... Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Falei sem querer o diálogo, moça.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Commander Portier, acting Marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
A galera aqui tá ficando doidona.
And the fist won't do a damn thing.
Let's see what this does. Don't waste a step. What's up for discussion? Cook
walking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies.
Greetings, citizen.
Hello? Hello?
That's curious.
I'm way too big.
Se o Milo não cabe ali, ninguém cabe. Não quero entrar nesse lugar aí agora não.
If you're here to report something, don't bother.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month. You be safe out there.
Tá. Onde está a missão da mulher, da criança? Ajudar a rainha submundo. Vamos lá, são duas missões próximas, então vamos pra lá. Vou expandir essa cidade aos poucos desse jeito, mas é o jeito, assim, não é... Com certeza eu vou deixar muito mais coisas acontecer se eu tentar ficar abrindo tudo de uma vez. Tá, mais pra oeste. Tá nessa direção mais ou menos que eu tenho que andar.
You aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah.
Trabalha não, foi mal. Vou pegar a trilha descendo.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed it.
Hang on. Don't distract me. I've been...
Oh, hello there. Feel free to...
Tá, descer aqui.
While taverns like the Elf Song sit in safe streets, this is not true of the that plum prosecco. Criminals frequent the mermaid's exterior, dear readers.
One last binge is just what we needed.
And now these bonds...
What's the matter with you, Freshie?
Could you not have been more considerate in your misdemeanors? Some of us have tavern reviews to publish, and your crimes have taken up all the column space.
Se fosse crime de verdade eu tava preso, tá?
I'm off the clock, Ducal.
Or I would be if it was.
This uniform's neat.
Sheet front pages. Criminals stalk outside the mermaid. I'm sorry to report, faithful reader.
Have you seen the latest issue of Baldur's Mouth? Why are some people so awful? I just can't believe it.
Mentirosa. Melindrona. Eu juro que ele é mentirosa como nome. Não, aqui é o canto que eu vim, né? Vou ter que entrar aqui pra andar por dentro do negócio.
Keep bloody wits about you in here. The captain is trying to keep it hush-hush, but I heard a kid got nabbed. Dunno, just heard whispers. But this all kicked off with some folks have started breaking into places too. Spotted a bunch of misfits sneaking into one of them boarded-up houses. Animals. Lord Gortash will sort all this out. Just you wait.
It's funny. I was reading the most awful things in the paper the other day about these scoundrels running amok, and you remind me. Oh dear.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am. Ha! Come on then, mate. Who would want me dead?
Item.
Oh shit! You're serious? I can see it in your eyes. I've got shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
I swear.
You're going on a date? Are you joking?
So? I'll be back by.
Mate, you'd be late to your own funeral. Look, skip the date, and I'll take you out the next time we port, all right?
Her eyes shine with concern and love, that of more than a friend.
Vamos ser mais discreto.
Wait, I never said for free.
Too late. It's a deal.
Damn it, fine. But just this one time.
Stop worrying. I have a date to get to.
I'll finish it in my...
This place never changes.
Perhaps it should. All I see are carousing fools.
I know. Isn't it wonderful? Endless opportunities for mischief.
If you had to choose the rat one or the blonde one, which should I? Which would you choose?
Tá, o laser é o cabelo marrom. Ah, não dá pra ser romântico. Então vamos de loiro. O Milo é loiro. Motivos totalmente arbitrários.
A blonde lager, please.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it? Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear? That woman, Lara, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
Just be sure you're back before dawn.
Gods are watching me.
Unless the mound is on fire.
É aqui por cima que eu chego neles, beleza. Então vamos conversando aos poucos.
Actually, just leave me to...
You know, Captain Grizzly? She glared at me once. Nearly pissed me.
Close the maid early. And then both
Vintou.
It's 3 sheets to the wind, darling.
Dad, I'm not a cow. You can shell up.
Please, honey. Creditors are clawing at our door. Just meet the Nilsons.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question. Would you marry a stranger so your family can make buckets of gold?
It's not just her life. It's her mother's, her sister's, mine for goodness sake. Do you want to see us on the streets?
I want to be happy. And I already am. With Sasha.
The peddler's daughter? I won't stay for this.
Then leave. I've made up my mind.
Fine. You ungrateful, miserable brat.
Thank you. Here's to starting a new life. One of our own choosing.
We could close the maid early. But then the...
Ain't no better.
Gotta stay sharp in case the...
Cap.
I swear, all of this for a booze tab. Only a couple of hundred.
Read about a bunch of pissants.
Word of advice, don't open a tab here. I didn't pay for 16 months, and suddenly it's work off your debt or lose a limb. Not a bit of reason on them.
Eu não conversei com esse cara aqui, não?
Want to hear a hot one? Hags. How stupid can you get?
Close the maid early. And the both Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh.
Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Calma aí, minha namorada tá aqui do lado.
Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
Não mesmo.
That's because she's taking you for a ride. And not the fun kind. Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcoming the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done. Gods! Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this. But I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently.
Milo é assassino de aluguel.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Será essa a bruxa?
Guess I'll just decorate
Olhem.
the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully.
Hello, Petal. Miss me? Ha! Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised. Because of you. So I had to find myself a new one. And little Vanra was so very tasty. I'm already showing. Doesn't it suit me so well? Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make. What? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever. A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I'll leave you to my cruel matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanna will suffer.
No holding back. Survival is all that matters. Another step forward.
Shall we cut and run?
Battle favors the fearless.
Gonna finger your eye holes. Such pretty skills. I want them. Raggedy ballbag, time to die! Gonna bleed. Cut you. Make all the holes. Blood! Blood!
No choice but to keep going. At the ready. The dance macabre.
Tipo, eu vou deixar você sozinho um pouco aí. Miserável, não perdeu a concentração.
Me everywhere. On Victor's path.
Let my name be known.
Nothing will stand in my way. What do I have to lose? No holding back. Still breathing, despite everything. Forever dauntless.
Again. I was hoping she'd found some remote bolt to rock it.
Taking in refugees.
Good thing you're doing. More than most of them.
Yes, picture my own ones.
No traps, please. sheltering. Where am I needed?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's get going. Best be on my way. Let's see.
Action, not reaction.
I will take my pick.
Can't give up now. Can't slow down.
Cara, essa é a porta que eu desci? É.
Let's get one for the
Here we go.
No, you moron! We could be fired!
Porta do porão e porta.
Ah, the memories. The blushing mermaids where 15-year-old Will snuck his first kiss.
You didn't kiss anyone until you were...
Sheltered? Not at all. I was exposed to all manner of riot and revelry. Hells, my father even urged me on once or twice. But I've always been a bit old-fashioned
Still
on these
alive,
matters.
so that's
I
progress.
find more pleasure in a courtly dance than a loveless fling.
Better not be cursed.
Não tem nada demais aqui. E provavelmente estou achando errado.
Bloody hells, that was some ruckus. I catch you fighting any more drunks, I'll toss you all outside. Even if they did deserve a clatter. Red cap? One of them pointy-looking fuckers? You know, I thought I saw it... Ah.
Magic tickles your senses. Someone or something has tampered with his memory.
Sorry, mate. Only red near as my patrons' faces when they've had a few too many. Take it easy, yeah? If you must. Enjoy the blushing mirror. Bloody hells, that was some ruckus. I catch you fighting any more drunks, I'll top. You saw her change too? I tried to gut her, but she dug her claws in me and...
His eyes glaze over as the spell takes effect. His memory lost.
Here, mate. I know the captain's a bit of a battle axe, but a hag. You're out of line.
Ué. Se eu vier por aqui. Eu tenho que fazer alguma coisa aqui mesmo. Falei que eu tava achando errado. As missões estão por aqui.
Eager for battle. Objective noted.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
O que eu tenho que fazer aqui?
Moving ahead.
Ficar andando aqui pra ver se rola persuasão na percepção. Essa parede me parece muito falsa, mas eu não consigo provar. Simplesmente isso. Deixa eu ver como tá a missão. Isso aqui. Deixa eu ver se a Cora ainda tá viva. Não, não é aqui não. Aparentemente ainda tá viva. Deixa eu dar uma palavrinha com ela pra ver se tem algum diálogo novo.
I still can't believe.
Ok.
Perhaps we should look into something.
Eu acho que é dentro desse lado, né? Deixa eu tentar dar uma circulada só pra...
Look out! Big
Meanie! Leave us alone, Big Meanie!
Ah,
Ah! It's the devil from the devil shop! Come out to get us! You go in first, it's your idea. Yeah?
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab, oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh!
You know the mouth thinks this absolutist adventure of his is grand.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow, right here.
Rest in peace at last, dear Connor. And I hope you are happy now.
é dentro do negócio mesmo.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh. Of course. Come back anytime. You won't.
Knock it off. Let's go home. We can play chase the...
Scarab, no! Scarab! God's sake! Scarab, sap, scarab!
This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the Fugue Plains death devils.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Raphael's warlock Corilla mentioned a diabolist who aided Gortash. This cheerful woman doesn't seem the likeliest candidate.
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that. Truly. That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer. The first hit's free, eh? Fine, I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash. Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin. I mean, I suppose that'll do. Stingy bastard. Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Carsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Then perhaps we should drop by and surprise Raphael. It'd make a nice change.
Vamos falar de como se livrar do pacto.
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
Nossa, por amigo. Inspiração.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal? Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
Is something burdening you?
Let's talk.
Ninguém tem comentários a fazer. Só o Astar que tava se metendo no meio da conversa, então eu acho que talvez tenha.
My favorite traveling companion.
Mas eu acho que não vou fazer isso agora não.
Curious.
Ah!
A replica devilish skull. Impressive, if a little out of place. Needed. So many infernal items. Looks like a genuine diabolist's collection.
A replica, I suppose. Even a Kithrak might struggle against a foe with a skull that large.
Defender of the people.
A real fiend skull. By the size, I'm guessing a gargantula.
Aí conseguimos identificar. O Milo já identificou esse aqui.
Will ever believe this. I'll give it a shot. Have to keep going. What's that? Where am I needed? Seems simple enough. The horns of a real war devil. Bet they were a pain to acquire.
Within the crystal, you see the devil Raphael sipping from a goblet of blood-red wine. He smiles as he catches your eye. Can he see you?
Ready.
Looking at the painting makes you dizzy. You feel a dull pressure behind your eyes. The portrait's eyes seem to follow you around the room. Did it just wink at you?
Eu vou salvar aqui na frente e chega por hoje. Obrigadão aí a quem assistiu.